Welcome to the latest edition of our Seafood News Roundup, sponsored by Urner Barry's Comtel. I'm Seafood News Editor Michael Ramsing, and once again, I'm short a co-host. And yes, I am wearing a sweater today since we're recording on a Friday, where it's casual dress day here at Urner Barry. Anyway, we have a great show today since it was another busy week at the seafoodnews.com desk. We have reports from two major seafood companies, a whitefish stock update out of the Barents Sea, and the final crab season announcement from Alaska. Today's report starts with Thai Union Group's decision to invest $575 million in Red Lobster. The purchase gives Thai Union an immediate 25% control of Red Lobster's voting shares. There was also an option in the deal for Thai Union to increase its voting share of the seafood chain to 49%. We previously reported that Thai Union had a deal to buy the remaining $46 million share of its U.S. subsidiary Tri Union from Chicken of the Sea Frozen Foods as part of a corporate restructuring plan. This is the first major deal involving Red Lobster since it was spun off from Darden Restaurants in 2014 when it was purchased by Golden Gate Capital. In some other company news, Tri said it would indefinitely suspend tuna canning operations at its American Samoa-based subsidiary, Samoa Tuna Processors. Tri, which supplies a variety of finished tuna products to several major brands, including StarKist, said it will shut down the American Samoa plant this December because of adverse business conditions. In the past, Tri reported difficulty in supplying enough fish to the plant, which made it a financial burden to keep open. Tri said it would explore selling off the business in order to minimize job losses. This announcement was coupled with Don Bonato's decision to retire as CEO of the American Samoa operation and as the chief executive of Tri-Marine's U.S. sales office, the Tuna Store. Bonanno had planned to retire at the end of the year anyway and decided to expedite the announcement to coincide with the plant closure. You can read these stories and more seafood company news by clicking on the companies section on seafoodnews.com. In some fishery news, Prince Edward Island's Canadian fall lobster season ended on a high note. Preliminary reports suggest catches are likely equal to or exceeded last year. This actually marks a turnaround from the province's spring season, where overall catches were down 13%. This means PEI's total harvest for the year is likely to be lower, but not very significantly. At the same time, prices have continued to be very strong, with Canadian prices for canner-sized lobsters at $16.15 per pound, while market-sized lobsters were priced at $6.50 per pound, according to a provincial report. Across the pond in Hamburg, Germany, attendees at the annual Groundfish Forum heard that the single biggest change in whitefish forecasts would be for an 11% drop in the 2017 Barents Sea cod fishery. However, a closer look at the situation suggests this might not be the case. This is after a third-party survey analysis of the quota recommendations found that the biomass, age structure, and spawning stock of Barents Sea cod may all be more favorable than assumed. It seems that the abundance of young cod might be higher than what the International Council for the Exploration of the Seas originally suggested. The Council's survey did not account for the younger cod since they were outside the original scope of the waters that were assessed. This same survey also did not include cod aged 9 years and older. In other words, this means that there is a larger biomass of the fish in the Barents Sea than originally thought. Subscribe to Comtel for access to premium lobster and cod market news, quotations, and analysis related to these latest fishery announcements. Now for our top story, we turn to Alaska for the state's final crab season announcement. State fishery officials said they would open the Bering Sea snow crab fishery, but with the lowest allowable catch in 45 years. The fishery will open on October 15th under a total catch of 21.57 million pounds. The quota is about half of last season's and is a clear indicator that the survey data was barely above the minimum legal threshold to have a crab season at all. So crab prices are already at record levels, which means there is no prospect that the crab fleet will be able to make up the cut in revenue through price increases. Alaska's snow crab quota announcement was the last in a series of grim news for the state's several crab fisheries. The state slashed the Bering Sea's red king crab quota 15%, while the Barents crab fishery was closed completely at a time when restaurant sales were picking up for the species. These extreme crab cutbacks in Alaska come at a time when stocks elsewhere are also under pressure. All this is likely to create a real headache for U.S. buyers in both the U.S. and Japan. And that will do it for our show today, which was brought to you by Urner Barry's Foreign Trade Data. Anybody who works in the seafood industry knows one of the hardest challenges in this business is finding a reliable supplier. Well, customers with access to Urner Barry's Foreign Trade Data have access to the most detailed seafood import and export data straight from the U.S. Department of Commerce. Build customized, species-specific reports using data updated in real time. And that's not all foreign trade data customers get. That's right, a quarterly subscription gives users daily trade alert trade alerts packed with the latest FDA import alerts, seafood warning letters, refusals, and more. So learn how to minimize your risk as a seafood importer and visit shop.urnerberry.com to learn more about Urner Berry's foreign trade data, or give us a call at 732-240-5330 to chat with our sales team to get your subscription today. Don't forget, we're on social media. Tweet at us at SeafoodComNews or at Urner Berry, and like Urner Berry and Seafood News on Facebook to learn more about what we're up to. I'm Michael Ramsing. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.